good morning everyone. Welcome back to the class. Congratulations first of all to every student who got promoted to this class, right? I'm Yurdeep Singh Jadeja. I'll be taking your maths this year. Okay. Before going on to the classes, let me introduce our school first of all. Our name of a school is Tripada English School. We are established from 1952 and our goal is better citizens for better tomorrow. Okay, right. What does it mean? It means that it is our responsibility to prepare you guys for the next upcoming future. As you know that this is the situation where the pandemic is going on, right? Where the physical classes are not possible. We are meeting virtually like this, right? Even though we are not considering this as an obstacle, we want to come to you like anything. We will try our level best to teach you in best manner, right, in the best way we can, right? So for that I want the cooperation from your side and we will put efforts for sure. Okay, right. Now let's start with the session. First of all, as you guys can see on a screen, I have put the slide with the name integers on it. You must have gone through your syllabus, right? All of you must have your textbooks with you, right? You must have an idea that the integer is the first chapter of yours in the syllabus. But as this is the first day of your class, I'm not going to jump into the chapter directly, right? Let's just do the revision. What you have already studied till your 6th standard, right? Now integer is something which is related to the numbers, right? Which is related to the number system. And if you recall your syllabus from standard 1 to standard 6, you will come to know that every first chapter, every first chapter is related to the number system only, right? When you guys were in your first standard, you had learned about the 2-digit number. When you will grow right, and reach to the 2nd standard, you learn about the 3-digit number, 4-digit number, right? Likewise, you have already studied about the types of number system as well, right? There are the two different types of number system, right, in which we can write the digits. Okay, which were those two? Yes, the very first one is the international number system, right? And the second one is the Indian number system. I hope you all have an idea what the international number system is, right? And what are the fractions into the international number system and what are the fractions we used to use into the Indian number systems. Okay. Now, let's talk about the first chapter of your 6th standard, which you have studied last year, right? It has been very long time that you definitely would not have an idea that what was the name of the first chapter. Let me tell you the name of the first chapter of yours. It was the knowing our numbers, right? The very first standard from where you have started understanding the numbers. You have started understanding the importance of the numbers in our life, right? In the knowing of numbers, in knowing our numbers, what you did was you understood the two types of number system. How many types of number system you studied? Two types of number system you have already studied, and those two are natural numbers, and the second number system which you have studied is whole numbers. I know you guys have an idea that what is this natural numbers and what are these whole numbers, right? So to make you understand that what are the natural numbers and what are the whole numbers, let me give you an example, right? If I give you the marbles, right? If I give you the marbles, it's maza nahi aa raha hai, right? So let me show you that I have certain marbles with me here, right? Let me write the marbles over here. I've already written the marbles, so it is with me. Let me see the it is something different. Here I have the images of the marbles. You can see there are the bunch of marbles I have here, right? You can pick up the marbles of your choice, right? I'm picking up this particular one, the marbles on the hand, right? And if I ask you guys that how many marbles are there in that palm, then what will you do? You will start counting those marbles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Yes or no? है ना? Right? So what do you think? Which type of number system you have used here while counting these marbles in the palm? Yes, you guys are right. You have used natural numbers. Which type of number system you have used? You have used natural numbers, right, while counting these marbles, right? In secondly, if I give you the chocolates, right? If I give you the chocolates and I'm not giving the chocolates to you only, right? I'm giving the chocolates to the certain students of my class, right? And while I'm distributing the chocolates, everyone has this thing in their mind. मुझे कितनी मिली, मेरे friend को कितनी मिली, right? So what will you do? What will you do? You will start counting the chocolates, right? That I've got 2 chocolates and my friend got 5 chocolates. Why is that so? Right? So counting. Whenever you're counting any certain things or any particular objects, that countings yes, that counting uses the natural number system. Am I clear with everyone that what are the natural numbers? Right. So whenever you are counting anything, that counting uses the natural number systems. Is it fine? Okay. If you remembered, then previous few minutes ago, I've used the second number system as well, right? Which was that whole numbers. Yes or no? Right. Natural number, I've told that counting the digits, counting the objects will be the natural numbers, right? But now, how will I explain the whole numbers? Then for that, I need to take certain examples as well. The way I have taken certain children in my class and I've distributed the chocolates into it, right? Exactly same way. I'm taking another example, right? I think you guys will not be liking it much because I'm going to take the name of test, exam, right? If I've taken an exam in a particular class, right, and there are 3 students of it who attempted those exams, right? One got 5 marks out of 10, the second one got 7 marks out of 10, and unfortunately the third one was not able to perform it very well and he got 0 out of 10. Okay, so the two who got 5 and 7, you will be saying that he got the natural number, right? Because 5 and 7 considered as a natural number. Now, what will you say about the person or the child who got 0 in his exam, right? So 0 also has to find his place somewhere, no, in the number system. Yes or no? Right? So when I'm going to add 0 to the natural number, the set of the natural number, that set will become the whole number. Am I clear? Right. So let me write it for you here. If I'm talk about the natural numbers, the natural numbers are going to represent it with the help of n. Right. Natural number, then spelling of the natural number is going to get started with the n. That's why it is represented with the n. Then n will be the set of 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. There are many more number like this, right? So this set of numbers, right, are known as an natural numbers. Now, if I add 0, if I add 0 to this set, right, then what will happen? This set will not be the natural number anymore. This particular set will be considered as an whole number, right? You know that the spelling of the whole number is going to start it from the W. That's why the whole number is being abbreviated with the W. Am I clear with this, everyone? Am I clear with this, everyone? Right. This is something which you have already studied. This is something which you have already studied. Right. Now, let's go further and discuss about is there any other type of number system available or not. Right. For that, I also wanted, I mean, to introduce the different number system, I wanted to give you the another example. Right. And for that, let me go to the Google again. Before asking you the question, let me ask the question to the Google. Let's see whether he can answer the question or not. Right. So here I'm going to write that what is the temperature? What is the temperature of Antarctica? Right. What is the temperature of Antarctica? Here I have the images. Let me go to all. Yes, you can see. You can see here I have the certain numbers, right? In the first one, you can see the time of year, right? In the second column, the temperatures are given. You can see there are the temperatures given in the two different units, in the Fahrenheit and in the degree Celsius as well, right? And in the third column, you can see the average mean temperature, right? If I see the temperature of summer, it is 32 °F, right? Or if I convert it into the degree Celsius, it is 0 °C. Then average temperature is minus 18 °F, or in the Celsius, it will be minus 28.2 °C. In winter, the temperature is going to be minus 40 °F, minus 40 °C, or average temperature has been given minus 76 Fahrenheit or minus 60 °C. We discussed that counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are considered as a natural numbers, right? If I add 0 to it, then it will be considered as a whole number. Now here you must have an equation that what should be considered this number with the negative sign? Yes or no? Right? You must have an equation that what should be considered this particular one are the digits with the negative sign. So here our integers plays a role, right? This is the chapter which we are going to study about. So integers are the numbers which is going to have the negative numbers, right? It is not like that it is going to have only the negative numbers, right? I'm going to teach what it is exactly, but here I wanted to introduce this particular thing. That's why I have given you this sort of story. I hope you would have enjoyed this, right? And you would have liked it as well. I'm going to take your math. Which subject I'm going to teach you? I'm going to teach you maths today, right? During the whole year, I'm going to teach you the maths only, right? So I hope you guys will be the friendly with me, right? So from the very first day, I would like to clear myself very well that I will try my level best to teach you, right, in best manner I can, right? And if you have any problem related to any particular topic or any particular example, right, feel free to ask me at any point of time. Okay, right? I hope you all must have got the textbooks of yours, right? If you have got the textbook, then you must have seen that what are the chapters there in your syllabus as well, right? Then the very first chapter of yours in this syllabus is, which is the chapter number 1. The chapter number 1 is integers. Which chapter we are going to start it with? We are going to start it with the integers. But I know that you guys are here for the very first time after the long vacation, right? And you guys are not in mood at all to start with the studies, right? So we are not going to start it either. Let's just have a discussion. That discussion is supposed to be related to the chapter only, right? But I'm not going to start this particular chapter today, right? So let's just have a discussion about the integers or about the number system. Integer is a part of the number system. I hope you all know that, right? And you guys are studying this particular chapter since you guys were in your first standard, right? From the first standard onwards, you have studied the different types of numbers. In your first standard, you guys must have studied about the 2-digit number. Then when you grow elder, you have studied about the 2-digit, 3-digit, 4-digit, 5-digit, right? You must have studied about the different types of number system as well, right? Which type of number system you have already studied? You have studied about the international. You have studied about the international number system. Okay? International number system. And one more type you have studied, and which one is that? Indian number system. Am I clear? Right? What is the difference between the international number system and the Indian number system? Which is the difference between the international number system and Indian number system? Right? Let me tell you within an example. Right? If I have a number like this, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right? These are the random number I have wrote on the screen right now. Right? If I have this number and if I wanted to convert this particular number into the international number system, then I need to give certain periods. Right? What I need to give? I need to give certain periods. Right? And I hope you know that what are the periods are. right? Periods are indicated with the help of the commas, right? As far as this international number system is concerned, we are going to place the commas by making the group of 3 digits, right? So counting from the last side, the 1, 2 and 3. So I'm going to place the first comma right over here. After that, I'll be putting the second comma at here, right? So this is going to be the international number system. If I wanted to write exactly same digits or exactly same number with the Indian number system, then what will I do? See, if I have the same number, then I'm going to put the periods, or I'm going to put the comma right after this 3, and once I'm done with the 3 digits, I'm going to place the comma after the 2 digits each, right? So this particular one represents the Indian number system, and this particular one represents the international number system. Are you guys clear with this? Right? The pronunciation, the number name of this are also different, right? But let's just not go in deep about this particular system, right? We are going to learn, or we are going to understand that we are having this 2 types of number system. The one is international and the second is Indian. Am I clear with this? Right. A few seconds ago, we have discussed about the 2 types of number system, right? Now, let's just move further and reaches to the standard 6, right? Do you have any idea, or do you remember that which was the first chapter of yours in your 6th standard? I guess you guys will not be having much idea, right? Because the first chapter was started in the beginning of this session, right? And it has been so long time that you definitely would not have an idea. Let me tell you the name of the first chapter. The first chapter was Knowing Our Numbers. What was the name of the first chapter of yours? It was Knowing Our Numbers, right? What did you do in that particular chapter? What did you do in that particular chapter? You studied the 2 different types of number system in that particular chapter. Is there anyone can tell me that which 2 types of number system you have studied into it? Let me tell you. The very first type which you have studied is natural numbers. Natural numbers, right? And the second type which you have studied is whole numbers, right? You must recall that, yes sir, we had studied this type of number system, right? We have studied these natural numbers and we have studied about these whole numbers as well, right? But we don't remember that what are the numbers being a part of these natural numbers, and what were the numbers being a part of this whole numbers. So let me help you out with that. I'm here for that only, right? I'm here to help you out, right? So let me tell you that what type of numbers are there in the natural numbers, and what type of number, or the which type of numbers are there isn't part of the whole numbers, right? Before going to direct discussion on this natural numbers and the whole numbers, let me give you an example, right? So see that me and my brother is seated, right, for a lunch. This is my plate, right? This is the plate of my brother. My mom served both of us a laddu, right? My mom gives me the 2 laddus, right? And my mom served 4 laddus to my brother, right? After serving this, I saw that why is this partiality? I counted my laddus, right? And there were 2 only, 1 and 2. And I counted the laddus on my brother's thali, and it was 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? So here I've come to know that I'm been given the less laddus than my brothers. How will I come to know that? By counting the digits, right? By counting the laddus, of course, right? So counting digits is going to represent your natural numbers, right? The same thing may happen if your parent are giving certain chocolates to you and certain chocolates to your brother as well. You definitely wanted to confirm that how many more chocolates have been given to your brother, yes or no, right? So to confirm that thing, you definitely going to count the chocolates in your hand and the chocolates which are there in the hand of your brother as well, right? So I'm repeating again myself, whenever we guys are talking about the counting the numbers or counting the objects, we are using the natural number system. Which number system we guys are using? We are using the natural number system. So the natural number is consisting with this set of digits, the set of numbers, right? So these natural numbers are represented by n. By which alphabet it is been represented? It is represented by n. Why n? Because natural numbers are starting with the letter n. Yes or no? Right. These natural numbers are starting with the letter n. That's why it is been abbreviated with the n. So n is equals to the set of numbers. Which set of numbers are represented, or which set of numbers are the part of the natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are some lot many numbers available, right? So all these numbers are the part of the natural numbers. Am I clear with this, everyone? Right? I hope it is clear to everyone that which numbers are the part of the natural numbers. Okay. Now, to give you the brief idea about the whole numbers, I need to take one more example, right? As you know that I'm a teacher, and the very famous job of the teacher is to take the test exams, and I know that you all are not liking it at all, right? But to make you guys clear with these whole numbers, I need to give this example. I'm sorry, you need to bear this. Okay, I have the 3 students in my class, right? I have the 3 students in my class, and I took an exam of 10 marks. बहुत ज्यादा मार्क्स की नहीं ली थी, 10 मार्क्स की टेस्ट ली थी, राइट? आउट ऑफ दोस 3, 1 got 5 marks, the another one got 8 marks, and unfortunately the third one didn't prepare himself very well for a test, and he scored perfect 0, right? He scored perfect 0. So if I compare these 3 marks of the students, then I should be knowing it, or you should be knowing it, that the 5 and 8 is a part of these natural numbers. If I write this the number after 4, then it will be 5, then it will be 6, 7 and 8. So you see the 5 and 8 is a part of the natural numbers, right? So the 5 and 8 is already there in the natural number, in the set of the natural number. What about 0? What about 0? Where it is going to find its place? Yes, you guys are very smart. You must have got that the 0 is going to be the part of the whole numbers. 0 is going to be the part of the whole numbers, right? Okay, so you all must have understood that the 0 is the part of the whole numbers, right? So if I add 0 to the set of these digits, right? If I start writing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, right, then this particular one will be considered as in whole numbers. These all will be considered as in whole numbers, right? The way you see the natural number was denoted by n, exactly same way the whole numbers are going to denoted by w. Why is that so? Because again the whole numbers are starting with the w, right? The spelling of this whole number is going to get started with the w. That's why the whole numbers will be represented by the w. Am I clear with this, everyone? Right? So I hope I am clear with the content, right, or the concept of the natural number and the whole numbers, right? See, if you guys have any problem related to this type of number system, feel free to ask me the question based on it, right? If you guys having any doubt, or if you will not be saying it, if you will not tell me, right, then you will be having the problem in understanding the further concept based on this 2 type of number system, right? So right now I'm assuming that you all have understood this 2 type of number system, right? And I wanted to introduce the next number system with you, and you know that I'm not going to introduce it directly just like that, right? So to introduce that particular number system, I will be giving you one more example, right? If I ask that what will be the temperature of Antarctica or the colder region, right, or the polar region, right, then what will you say? You will definitely say that temperature are very less over there, right? In many places you will say the temperature is minus 2 degrees Celsius. If you'll go and visit Kulu Manali, right, Shimla or many other places like that, right, you will see the temperature of that particular place is minus 2 degrees Celsius, minus 3 degrees Celsius, right, like that. In certain regions it is minus 70 degrees Celsius as well, right? If I talk about the temperature of your refrigerator, then the temperature of your refrigerator is also going to be minus 4 degrees Celsius. Then if I talk about only this 2, 3, 74, then I can understand that I'm talking about these natural numbers. But if I'm talking about these numbers with this negative sign, right, if I'm talking about these numbers with the negative sign, then this is representing a different number system. Am I clear with this, everyone? Right? If I'm talking about these numbers along with this negative sign, then this particular represents the different type of number system, and that is integers. And that is the integers, the first chapter of yours in the syllabus. Am I clear with this, everyone? Right? We are going to do a lot into this particular chapter, but here I'm going to end this session by briefing it that we have understood the three different types of number system, and those three are natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers, right? These two are something which you have already studied, and this number system is something which you guys are going to study in this particular class. Am I clear? Okay, bye guys.